Hello, simplifiers. I can't believe that I actually have a real Dollar Tree haul to show you. It's been such a long time since I've had more than maybe 5 or 6 items at a time. I have several items, and I also have a Dollar General haul. I went to Dollar General today and found a lot of really good things there. Some clearance and also the Dollar Owl. They're also putting Christmas out at Dollar General and at Dollar Tree. They haven't gotten much at my Dollar General yet, but their Christmas, there's sirens keep passing by. I don't know. I don't know if there's a wreck or what, but just a lot of sirens if you hear that. Anyway, they're just getting a little in at a time of Christmas at Dollar General so far, but Dollar General has excellent Christmas items, just really top notch if you're just in the market to get a couple new things or something cute. Also, my friend's husband, our Dollar General right here is horrible. It's not run well, but her husband somehow went, and I think that's the one he got it at, got her the cutest. It's two ghosts, and I'm not into Halloween, but she is. And so it's two ghosts. It's really cute. It's almost like a Casper type ghost. It's a cutesy type ghost. And they're blowing bubbles, and they're so cute. And he got those for her at Dollar General. So if you're into ghosts, I'll just throw that out there. Okay, let me, I've been wanting to try this, and I still haven't tried it, but I bought this. This is a $5 item. Now, they had one of these on the market that was, and it even says on here $5, and they didn't mark through it. Actually, it scanned $5, and it was $5. But they've been marking through prices on their cleaning. These are the more expensive cleaning supplies. Got to cut something off there. But they've got the more expensive cleaning supplies. So this is a dust mop. Remember, and it's even got the handle that's the squishy handle. That's nice. And then the handle where you hang. So remember, every time I try to dust mop the walls, what happens? My dust mop, which is a Libman, which is made in the USA, I'm pretty sure, falls apart every time it comes apart. I really would like something not to fall apart. So I haven't tried this yet. It's a 2-in-1 microfiber mop, flip mop, ideal for hardwood and tile, great for dry dusting or wet mopping, machine washable, 1 mop and 1 mop handle. And it's standard essential. So I got this, and then I got another mop pad. So it is 2 sides. This is the side I'm really interested in for the walls. And then you could mop or something with this one. But that's actually pretty cool because I want it to not be, this part that I put on the walls not to be filthy. I know we'll wash it and it'll clean up, and I get it, but I just want this side to be really nice. And then I could actually kind of dry dust like almost like a Swiffer duster with this side. So I know that probably sounds weird, but just thinking of putting something that dirty up on your wall is weird to me. It's probably just me, but I did get an extra, somewhere in here I got an extra pad, and it was $3. I wanted to hurry up and get it before the price went up because they had a different brand, and the price did go up, and I think it went up to $7. So then they brought this one in. So I was like, well, it's back down to, this is down to $5, so let's try this. I also got this. Now, this was kind of disappointing. So I don't usually do Halloween, but I just thought this was really cute. And I took the tag off, so I don't remember what the scent is. It has a scent. But I did think this was cute, so I'm going to use it in October. But I was kind of disappointed because the soaps are all still $1.25. But because this was decor, but it's actually a soap. There's actually soap in here. So it was $1.50 because all the decor has gone up to $1.50. So, but it was cute. And I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and pay for it. So anyway, that's that. And it's a small bottle. I took the tag off, but I think it was only 7.5 ounces. So usually I get more soap than that for the regular $1.25, but this smaller and costs more. Also, they have a whole line of this. I think this is beautiful. I'm really not into fall, and I don't really like fall colors, but this blue, and I mean, the orange is fine, the creamy, but also this kind of, I don't know, kind of a tealish, whatever you want to call it, teal, or I don't know, you might call it sage. I think this is beautiful. And this was $1.50. The sort of like the table linens and the kitchen towels and the dishes, the dishware kind of stuff, that has all gone up to $1.50. So that's what this is as well. But they have a whole set of this. So they got the plates. I want to say they have the smaller plates and the larger plates both. And then the mugs, and then They even had, which I thought was gorgeous, they even had sort of the tapestry type placemats. And if we ever used a placemat, I would have picked those up. And those were $1.50 as well. But, and then they have just regular placemats too. But those tapestry ones are top notch. They're so pretty. I mean, you could use those for something, but if you're, if you're good at decorating or crafting or whatever, you could use those placemats for something else. You wouldn't have to use it as a placemat. But I thought they were really pretty. But anyway, I loved this pattern. So I've already been using this. Love it. Really nice mug. Another thing I got on that same trip was this, and I have been using it. I haven't actually cleaned anything with it. I've just been spraying it in my shower, and it seems like it's helping in there. So it's the Home Bright. Just spray it when I get out is what I mean, like a shower spray. Home Bright Free and Clear, which I loved this idea. The cleaners are $1.50 as well. So a lot of things at my stores have gone up. I know they've gone up at yours as well. So just be aware. The prices are all over the place. Home Bright Free and Clear multi-surface cleaner, dye-free, no harsh chemicals, plant-based, 16.9 ounces. I really wasn't sure what to expect with this because I don't necessarily jump on the plant-based thing because a lot of that stuff you can still have an allergy to. So I don't get super excited just because it says that. But the dye-free, the no harsh chemicals, I loved, and it barely has a smell. I'm gonna just, yeah, I mean, it almost just, it almost smells like just nothing, which is great because a lot of their, they still have all the awesome cleaners at Dollar General for $1, but they've all gone up, the same exact cleaners, same sizes as far as I know, have gone up at Dollar Tree to $1.50. So I wouldn't even, now I did look at Dollar General for this. They didn't have it yet. I'm hoping they get this in because I really like this. The smell, so the Totally Awesome cleaners, they made me cough. There's nothing wrong with the cleaners. People rave about them, but it just does something. It gets right here and I just immediately get a tickle and I start coughing. And I don't think that's healthy. This is not causing me to do this. But I have not actually used this, to clean a sink and just to make sure it actually, wipes up well. But I can't imagine that it doesn't. I feel like it's going to clean just fine for just regular cleaning where you're not having to scrub anything or work real hard. I think just wiping down a countertop, it'll work fine. But I have not tried that yet. But it's the Home Bright Free and Clear. They also have the Free and Clear in the same brand. It looks just like this, but it's the dishwashing liquid, and they also have the power wash kind of spray. So I've seen so far 3 items with this. Let me put it closer so you can see. So it's the Home Bright Free and Clear. So you'll see them. One's the power wash spray, and one's the dish detergent, the dishwashing liquid, and I think it was 16.9 ounces as well. So that's a pretty good size for Dollar Tree, for the $1.50. For somewhere else, you might be able to get a better deal over at Dollar General for that. Okay, so something I found yesterday, and I just decided to go ahead and try them because I end up having to buy a new pair of house shoes every year anyway. And I thought, if I'm gonna have to buy a new pair anyway, just get the $5 ones. So it doesn't say $5 on here because they've got a to and from, so it's like for gift giving. They have it with all they put out all their the nice fluffy soft socks. So it doesn't say 5, but it has the barcode. So I went to the barcode scanner. So I got these and they look like very good quality to me. They didn't look cheap. They didn't look crummy. I thought, considering mine are tearing up, I buy a name brand, which I'm not going to remember what it is, but it is a name brand that's, it's a well-known name brand slipper, and they tear up every single year. So probably I'll just be using these for about 6 months and I'll be done. But I mean, if these last me 6 months through the colder months, at $5, I mean, I'm paying more than that for the name brand, and I usually get them on sale, but they're even on sale, I think they're around 11. So I'm buying those. They're cute. They're tearing up, and I'm having it every year, having to get a new one. So why do that if I could just do this? I went ahead and picked up a couple more of these, the So Natural Strawberry Preserves, because I noticed, everybody's talking about the chemicals and all the stuff. The big name brand, Smucker's, I think it is it Smucker's? Whatever, I got it at Sam's in a huge 2-pack, and it was a great deal, but guess what it had in it? It had high fructose corn syrup. Well, this has sugar, strawberries, pectin, citric acid. That's all this has. So this is a good deal. This is 16 ounces, and I think at Aldi, I want to say they have 18 or 19 ounces, something like that. It's not that much bigger than this, and it's a lot more than $1.25. So this is actually a great, great, great buy. If you just want the basics in your preserves or your jelly or jam or whatever, this is a great deal. At Dollar Tree, I actually got 2 of those. Okay, did I bring, what did I do? I set something, oh, here it is. Here it is, right here. Brought some batteries in here. I hope this is the right size. I'm going to check it before I came in here. I may not have the right tool. I want to see if I can get into this. Oh, I bet it's too, I don't think I'm going to be able to get into that. We're not going to know. I got to have something a lot smaller. Dang it. I didn't check into it. All right. So they got the tag over this, the price tag covered up because all the decor has gone up to $1.50. So I think these are cute. And to me, this doesn't even look like Halloween. I'm not a Halloween person at all. To me, this almost just looks like a barn. I mean, it's black, but it just looks like a barn to me. I don't know. So, oh, it's got a little black cat. I didn't even notice that right there. A little outline, hard to see. Outline of a black cat. And then here's where your little light and your little candle, and I'm hoping it flickers. So what I'm hoping is that it flickers and then it looks real cute. So I actually got 2 of these. So, and I'm sorry I can't show them to you because it just calls it a lantern. It does say flickering. Okay, it's good. That tells us it is flickering. And then what size does it say? I didn't even bring the right batteries anyways. AAA times 2. So you need 2 AAA batteries. So I got 2 of these. And it does say they're flickering. And look at this. You can also put it on a hook. That's pretty cool. And this is a good size. I mean, oh, here's my head. That's a pretty good size. So I thought these were a good deal. They're really cute. They have the ones, they have the orange, the bright orange is the pumpkin, has the pumpkin face, the jack-o'-lantern face. I don't care about that. They have spider, which I would love, but it was purple. I don't want a purple spider. A black spider would have been awesome. Didn't want purple. And that's why I got this. And then I can't remember what the other one, they're just kind of garish. They might have a white one with ghosts, something like that. But anyway, the other ones are kind of a garish color. Nothing against that. If you that may be your, I don't decorate for Halloween. So, you may have a ton of orange and that's what you want. But I did not personally want that out. But I think these are adorable. And the fact that that's a little cat sitting, you can't see it, but there's a little cat sitting right here. I didn't even notice that till just now. All right. The other thing I got 2 of these for my friend. My friend loves gnomes. I've talked about her a million times. And so this is like the Count. He's got his little fangs. And he's got his little red cape. I think he's cute. He needs help with his hat. But I love the spider web. Just so adorable. So this also has the tag covered because it was $1.25. Now it's $1.50. So all decor, again, $1.50. But I went ahead and got her that. And then this one I'd never seen this one before. I didn't see it last year. I might have missed it. And I had never seen this one before. So she's got her little hair and her little, looks like she's got a prison outfit. I guess that's like a ghoul outfit. And then she's got her bats. And I love a bat. So I got my friend these 2. Actually, they don't really go together that well, but whatever. She'll love them. And then I got myself the one with the little bats because I love a bat. And I have the candy corn one. So I'm going to put this with the candy corn. So I did see a couple of candy corns. So they still did have those out. But I feel like these are new. I don't remember these. Or maybe my store didn't get them. Who knows? I don't remember them. But anyway, I got those. Again, these are decor. So they're $1.50. So used to be $1.25. Now $1.50. That's life. That's life. And I've barely been buying from there. So I don't feel guilty about going a little overboard on this trip. Okay, so I didn't realize I brought this bottle in to show you, but I did buy another one. I'd forgotten I bought another one while it was still on the shelf. So I got 2 of these because I liked it that much. So again, $1.50 for all the cleaners. And here's the mop pad that I bought, the extra mop pads. This is what it looks like. That. 2-in-1 microfiber flip mop refills, and it actually is $3. So that's where I went over, it's more expensive. Anyway, that's what that looks like, and it's really soft. It's really nice and soft. I like it. And I think it Velcros on is all it does. Yeah, I see some Velcro. So I don't think that's gonna, I'm hoping that doesn't fly off like the other did. And then some more food items. Spencer wants some barbecue sauce, so I just got the original. They have different types. I think this is the cheapest place to get barbecue sauce because this is a decent sized bottle. It's 18 ounces. It's still $1.25 for the food. The food still, some of the drinks are more expensive, but just regular straight up food, $1.25. I forgot what I was gonna say about that, but anyway, a lot of the drinks are still $1. Some of the name brand drinks are more. I think they're at least $1.75, maybe $2. But just all the other, there's a whole aisle with different types of drinks and just like one little drink. If you want to try out different drinks, I watch a lady that they're constantly trying out different drinks. That's not my idea of fun, but I mean, she loves it. And it's fun for the grandkids, but I don't care about that. So I don't buy that, but that's still $1.25. Okay, and the cookies, $1.20, the treats and the cookies, $1.25. And then I don't remember if I've seen this before, but it's Abigail's Kitchen. Here comes another siren. I hope somebody hasn't had a wreck. This is like the 5th or 6th siren I've heard about. Crazy. Anyway, this is bread pudding, cinnamon, vanilla. And I eyeballed it's got a lot of carbs, of course, because it's junk food, but I eyeballed the ingredients. It was simple ingredients. Enriched wheat flour. And then it's got B1 and B2 in there, folic acid, that's part of the wheat flour. And then sugar, vegetable shortening, palm oil. Obviously, we know it's not good for you, but I mean, it's a dessert, right? Corn, maltodextrin, that's not good for you, but again, it's a dessert. Salt, natural vanilla flavor, cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Yeast, grain vinegar, I don't know what that is. Soy, lecithin, which I'd love if they just got the soy out of our food. I don't feel like we need soy in everything we eat, y'all. And listen, my grandfather's property has soy planted on it every year, and my dad makes money off of it. And I'm sitting here telling you, I would like to get the soy out of the food. I don't see any reason to have soy in our food. Product of Canada, abigailskitchen.com. So it's bread pudding, cinnamon, vanilla, and all you need, it says you can cook in an oven or an air fryer, so it tells you, but you need a special air fryer pan, which I do not have, is what it says anyway. So anyway, I'm looking at the oven stuff, but it says you need I've got these new glasses, I swear, sometimes I can see and sometimes I can't. Half a cup milk, 1 large egg, 1 tablespoon butter, Abigail's bread pudding mix, and the non-stick loaf pan. So I have 1 loaf pan, but I don't think you're supposed to put it in the air fryer. So I'll just put mine in the oven, but I do have an air fryer. I can stick it in there. Anyway, I got that. I've never tried this before. We'll see how that goes. And then as far as this goes, did I already show this in a different haul? I did a haul I never posted. I do this all the time. Do a haul, don't post it. I got this for my niece. It's a Stitch Search and Color. It is a Disney product. This is also the books are also $1.50. I didn't realize that when I picked it up, but it was $1.50. But you have 1 page of coloring and then you've got a search. So same thing here. Coloring pages. Everything I turn to is ugly. What in the world? That's cute. Yeah. There he is with the little girl. That's cute. I love Stitch. And then they got the answers back here. So anyway, I got that for my niece. And last but not least, I have had an impossible time finding anything useful to put on my face. They have all kinds of face and skincare products and all this kind of stuff at Dollar Tree. I have not found anything that I wanted. I've either tried it before and didn't care for it, or tried it and loved it, but I've used it and I'm not interested in having any more, or I have extras because I couldn't find it for months and then it came back. So some of it I just have extras of. So I just never buy any skincare. I mean, just hardly ever, because I can't find anything new and different that I want. So I found this. It's Global Beauty Care Super Berry Exfoliating Jelly Cleanser. Now it's really small. It's 2.5 ounces, so it's not very big, but their price has not gone up on these things. So these are still $1.25. I thought that's a good deal. And it's really pretty. It is sealed. I'm going to see if I can get the seal off of here. It is sealed up. I want to see what it smells like. Yeah, that smells pretty good. That smells like berries. It just smells like berries. It's I like the packaging is really pretty. And they sell Global Beauty Care at other places for more. So, If you like that brand, check it out. This is the first time I've ever seen it. This is the Global Beauty Care Super Berry Hydrating Jelly Cream, 1.7 ounces. Haven't tried this one either. They also had a serum, which I've never gotten into that. And so, oh, this is sealed too. I was going to tell you, it's sealed both ends. So I'm not even sure I can get into this. I just have to tear it up. Oh, it did come open. What do you know? I cannot believe that. So it is plastic. It's not a glass. Some containers are glass, but this is plastic. Yeah. Yeah, that smells pretty good. It just says it's a jelly. Hydrating jelly cream with squalene? I've heard of that word before, but apply to clean skin until completely absorbed. Use daily, morning and night to nourish skin with dewy hydration. All right. So that's 1.7 ounces. So that's that. So again, that's $1.25 still. So that's good. That's what we want to hear, right? And then I saw this personal care whole body deodorant cream, and it says it's aluminum free, which I'm not into aluminum for deodorant at all. I try to stay away from that completely. It says compared to Secret whole body deodorant invisible cream, and it's peach and vanilla blossom. So I want to try this. This is also sealed. I'm so proud of them for sealing things. And this even has the price on it, $1.25. And not garish, but in a smaller, not bright. What do they used to have? Bright red? It's horrible. So they've gotten rid of that, I think, for most things. So let me see if I can get it off of here. Can't really. Okay. Yeah, I can smell it. I'm not smelling so much vanilla, but I am smelling peach, which is fine with me. I actually wanted it to be more peach. Yeah. It's a little sticky. But I mean, if you're going to use it like under here. So I guess they're kind of doing things like Lumi. Lumi's really expensive. So I mean, $120 for something you can just put anywhere. I mean, sorry, $120. You can tell it's nighttime and I'm tired. $1.25, but Lumi's really expensive. You get, I don't know how much it costs, but a lot of people complain about it. Some people love Lumi and some people hate it to the point, and I hated her commercial, so I never tried it, but I can't believe I just said $120. Y'all get a good laugh out of that, but it looks to me like that's what people are competing with, and then it says compares to Secret, so I think Secret is kind of competing with Lumi now. So anyway, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it smells nice. It doesn't really smell exactly like peach though. It smells fruity, but not so much peach. All right, let's move on to, that's everything I think from Dollar Tree. Let's move on to Dollar General. So they were having a summer sale. So this is weird. I don't recall running into flip-flops there. These are actually men's, it said, but they're small, 7 to 8, and I figure my foot will fit well enough in here. I thought they were pretty. I love this color. But they were only $1, and then I got them for half price. So they were supposed to be having summer buy one, get one half price, but it was ringing up $1, so I just asked the lady about the sale, and she said, I'll fix it for you. So she did have to fix it, but it was on sale, so I only got them for 50 cents. So I got 2 of them because I wanted, buy one, get one half free, or half. I'm totally out there now. Buy one, get one. Buy one, get one free is what it's supposed to be. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I should go to bed is what I should do. It's almost my bedtime. Anyway, so I got 2 pairs of these. So they might be a little big on me, but I don't care. But at Dollar Tree, I think the price has gone up on those too. And so now if it did go up, it's up to $1.50 now. And these were $1, but I have never seen, even says $1 right there. I have never seen dollar flip-flops there. Every time I'm at Dollar General, the flip-flops are like $3. And I'm like, why would you pay $3 for these? They don't look any better than the dollar what's now $1.50 at Dollar Tree. I don't understand that. So anyway, I'm going to try these out. Hopefully they fit since I've bought 2 of them. But again, I paid $1 for both of them because it was buy one, get one free. Not whatever I said the first time. I decided to try this. This was on the dollar aisle. And I've been using that Totally Awesome. And sometimes it's called Oxydol and sometimes it's Totally Awesome. And I think those companies have merged. And it's made in the USA, which is wonderful. But this is also made in the USA. It's called Boom. Ow. I'm being attacked by my furniture. Boombastic Clean Dynamo Hypoallergenic, it says. I didn't even notice that. 4 times concentrate Oxy Boost, whitens and brightens, 60 loads. This is HE, which normally the Oxydol and stuff doesn't say that. And what turned me on about this was it says Sunshine on here. Y'all know I've got a cat named Sunshine. I'm crazy about her. So, but this is made in the USA, and it says it's distributed by Fab. So I think it's the Fab company. And I sniffed it, and it smelled better. There's something been going on weird with the scents of the Totally Awesome. So I think if I can keep getting this, I'm not going to buy that anymore. This just smells totally normal. It doesn't have any kind of really strong smell or anything at all, but some of that Totally Awesome has a very strange smell, like not pleasant. Almost like it's, I don't want to say it's grease, but it kind of almost is like that. It's very strange. So anyway, I'm trying this one, and there's the back, and it says Maine, USA. And it is HE. So that's the first time I've ever seen that anywhere. I have never seen that at Dollar Tree. I've never seen it at Dollar General ever until today. Dollar General was on fire, in my opinion, today. So that was $1. These actually were $3, but I looked these, I couldn't find these exact ones at Walmart. If I had scrolled forever, maybe. But every time I saw the Inkjoy, I love Inkjoy and I love these colors, and Papermate pens are good. Every time I saw anything that said Inkjoy, and I think a lot of them were the clickers, but I don't care if they click or don't click. They were a lot more than this, so I just was like, well, I was just checking the Walmart app before I checked out. And I thought, for $3, I'll take this, because I love color. And so these are just perfect. It's pink, red, orange, green, a couple of different blues, a purple, and a black. So I just think that's perfect. It's perfect for me. So $3 for that. That was fine with me. That was not on the dollar aisle, obviously. I just got this because, you know, I just got that white car, and that white car just is dirty. It's just going to be dirty all the time. I can tell that if the weather's nice at all, I'm going to be out there washing the white car because I'm not going to be happy with the way it looks. So I just got these cheap dollar gloves. I don't expect them to last, but maybe if I'm lucky through 4 washes, which will maybe be a month. So I got those. I tear up those gloves in the kitchen just constantly. Now this was a shock for me, and the woman that checked me out, she loves the dollar aisle too. I see her all like every week, and she said, I have not even seen those, and I was like, girl. So Dollar Tree sells these. It's a different brand, but it looks just like this, and they don't come in this plastic, so you can spray it and sniff it in the store. And I was like, well, this is really smart of them not to let you just be able to spray it out. Also, at Dollar Tree, you can never find these. At my stores, you can never find these. Now, these look different, and they're different scents. This one is Rainfall. It does say highly flammable, which is a little scary because I keep these in my car. But surprised my car didn't blow up or something. But it does, I guess, because it has alcohol, right? So, Rainfall, let's see. Oh. Yeah. I can smell the alcohol. The problem with me and these is, does it say? I guess it says on here. Yeah, it's got 70%. Ethyl alcohol, 70%. So I would say that would actually work. So that one's Rainfall. I would imagine this is going to be my least favorite, but if you like the Rainfall smell, you will like it. That's just not my favorite smell. But, okay, this one is spearmint and eucalyptus. If I like these, I'm going to go get more because these are only $1. So at Dollar Tree, these are $1.25. It's a different brand, but you can never find them. Never. You can never, ever find, because people just scoop them up. Because these, the real thing, this is a Touchland dupe, and these are super expensive. I think it's like $20 for one of these little tiny things. So this is spearmint and eucalyptus. Let's see. The alcohol is really kind of, I'm wondering if the other ones had alcohol, because I don't remember the alcohol. I mean, that just like burned my nose. But anyway, that's that one. It smells fine. It's just like, woo, woo. Okay, apple, pear, clove. I got 2 of these because I really like apple. So I'm hoping I like it. Since I got 2, I'm gonna spread it on my leg. Oh yes. Oh, that almost smells like apple and cinnamon. I'm so glad I got 2. Did I get 2? Yeah, I got 2 of those. Apple, the clove actually smells like cinnamon. That's A+. That's A+. If you like cinnamon and apples and there's just a hint of pear in there, Dollar General for the win. Great job. Great job. And I wondered about this because it says sunflower haze, and I thought, sunflowers don't have a smell really, so what? I guess they have some kind of smell, but nothing I would normally be into. I mean, I love them. They're beautiful. I can't get into it, so we don't have to worry about it. How has this haul gone on so long? Oh, I finally got it. Okay. It's burning the lining of my nose. I shouldn't get so close. I don't know. I can't really tell what that smells like. Sunflower haze. It doesn't smell bad, but the alcohol did burn my nose. So anyway, it's in this nice little plastic, so no one is messing with it before you get it. I think that's perfect. That's better than Dollar Tree, because Dollar Tree, they're not in a bag like that. I've been seeing this for a while and I just never picked it up, but I wanted it. It's strawberry and cream shampoo with the Flex brand. So I'm just gonna try it out. It may be horrible, I don't know. No parabens, dyes, or phthalates, vegan and cruelty free. It's 15 ounces. That's $1. All this stuff I'm showing you is $1, except for whatever I told you, the Paper Mate. The Paper Mate was not $1. And then I'm sad because they've got a different one that's orange, just like this, but this is the one I like, and I don't want the orange one. And the orange one also says it's an antibacterial hand soap, but why would you put a hand soap with a spray bottle? It makes no sense to me. So I actually think you could use the antibacterial hand soap as power wash, which is what this is. So this is the extra brand. It's the Apple Blossom. It smells divine. I use this every day when I'm hand washing dishes. So I have a dishwasher, but I also hand wash a lot. So now, another thing I got on clearance, I think this is the last thing, and you're probably glad I'm wrapping it up finally. This is from Dollar General. This was buy one, get one free. They were marked $5. You see that right there? They're marked $5. It has a little straw in it. Normally I wouldn't buy these, but I thought this was adorable. Look at that, how pretty that is. And this is, so I'm keeping the yellow one for myself because it reminds me of my cat Sunshine and how I'm trying to be more of a sunshiny person and stop complaining about every single thing that happens to me and being grateful. I talked about doing like a gratitude type journal, but I'm not getting like all flowery. I'm just jotting things quickly. I'm not like going, it's not like a long, it's just quick jotting because I don't sit still that long. As you can tell, hyper. But anyway, I'm giving my friend Jara this one. So I think these are darlings. So it turned out they were on clearance, which I did not know. So they were $3.75 each. So I got 2 for $3.75. Now they do sell cups like this, kind of like these at Dollar Tree. They're hard to find though. Not like this, but this shape and size, and they have the knobby look. It's like the ones they sell at Starbucks with that knobby look. So they had some of those too, but I wanted these. But so they had that too. So, but actually, if you can find those at Dollar Tree, they're cheaper there. But this was a really good sale. So I just was like, these are adorable. I knew my friend would love this. My friend has a new job where she's working at home, and this will be perfect for her. She can fill this with ice, and it'll be good for a while she sits at her. She has a whole little home office set up. It's really cool, and I just thought she would love this. Yep. I think that's really pretty. I think she's gonna love it. All right, that is it for me. I don't think I have a funny story for today, but it's okay because we're already at 35 minutes and it's about my bedtime, as y'all can tell by the crazy things I've said during this video. So I can't think of anything completely insane. Okay, I'll tell you a funny story from Bible study. So I have the 2 and 3 year olds, and the lady that I'm the helper. I used to teach, and now I'm just a lowly helper, and that's all I want to be. I'm fine with it. Um, there's some hoops you have to jump through if you're the teacher, and I didn't feel like jumping. So this is the second year in a row I've just been a helper, and my teacher was out of town, so I taught. And then the sweet little girl that I used to be with last year, Maddie, they're about to switch up, and she's actually gonna teach my class. Supposedly, I'm waiting. I hope it starts next week because I love Maddie, love her. She's so sweet. She's just like perfect for me. We're both laid back with the kids. We don't like a lot of fuss, and just the regular teachers, she's a little much for me. I'm just not really. I'm grateful because she's teaching and I'm not, but she's a little much. So I'm ready for Maddie to swoop on in, and this lady's going to go to a different class. Please, Lord, please. I'm ready for her to go. She's very sweet. She's just she's more than I am. She's more extra. She's extra. I'm using too many words. She's extra. So anyway, I had the sweetest helper today because she was out. So then I taught, then I had a helper. She was amazing, absolutely amazing. She just took over. She did what needed to be done. I don't know what was going on with those kids. We have 1 4-year-old. Everybody else is 2 and 3. I think they're mostly 3. So it's mostly 3s and then 1 4. Everybody was in the bathroom. They all had to have a potty break. One of them, sometimes nobody asked to use the bathroom. Everyone was in the bathroom. One little girl, I swear she asked to go 4 times. She did them all. I didn't even hear. Well, I would maybe kind of hear it, but I was busy, because we're doing crafts and we're doing this and we're all this. And she just took over. I was so thankful, so thankful. Thank you, Lord, for her. She was awesome. And one kid had an accident. She helped, and I'm thinking maybe that was poop. I was never sure. Maybe it wasn't, but it was an accident enough that she had to come find his extra clothes. I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. This woman, Christy's wonderful. And then one little girl, I swear she was in there like 3 or 4 times. And I said, is she actually going? And she says, just a dribble. It's a lot of work to close down and wipe and up and dribble. I don't know, it's just a lot of work for a dribble, and then wash hands. And the hand washing goes on and on. If you've been around little kids, they'll stand there and wash forever. So she was in the bathroom a lot, but I didn't care. I was like, that seems good. I like her. I was like, if they ever call you again, could you please work with me? I just love you. All right, so that's my story for today. She was amazing. The kids were great today. We had one that cried that never cries, but she cried today. I put her in my lap. She finally got over it. And anyway, it was fun. Anyway, love you guys. I'll talk to you next time. I hope you enjoyed this. Love you. I'm so excited to actually find stuff at Dollar Tree and on the dollar aisle. The dollar aisle was just like, I was blown away today by the dollar aisle. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.